Children, we're going to begin with a very interesting topic, which is coordinate geometry. It is new for you. You have not done this earlier in class 7, 8 or so far. But yes, after class 9, it will be there in 10. Obviously, the level will be little higher, 11, 12 and so on. So, beta, basic things we are going to learn in this chapter. It's a very easy, very interesting and very scoring chapter, right? To begin with, I would first like to ask you one question in the form of a story. Okay, in the form of a story. Imagine yourself seated in the school classroom, not in the online mode, but offline mode. Regular school is going on. Imagine yourself sitting on the benches of the classroom. Imagine. Yes. I'm just making a rough picture. Suppose this is when you enter the classroom, there are 4 rows of the benches like this. In our school, we have 4, right? And on each bench, how many students are sitting? 2. Right? Now I'm entering your class. And I'm saying, child from the 3rd row, please come out. Child from the 3rd row, please come out. Suppose this is 1, 2, 3rd row. How many children are being seated here as per the picture?
6.
Now, man is asking, one child from the 3rd row, please come out. Is my instruction clear, or is it going to create confusion among these 6? And confusion because
Confusion.
It is gonna be confusing.
one by one, children. Here also it's gonna create confusion if all of you are going to speak as again in one tone. So one by one. So there could be a child who would just run away, who would just run to me. कि मैम मैं आ गया and there could be another child sitting over there little angry कि मुझे जाना था मैम के पास. Why did this child go? Right? So my instruction is creating confusion among those 6 that who should be coming to the ma'am. Right? But suppose, let us change the situation. I'm calling this row 1, row 2. First को मैंने पूरे को 1 बोल दिया, then 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm coming to the class and saying, child from this 3rd row, please come out. Is my instruction clear or still confusing?
Still confusing.
Still create confusion as there are 3 children in the 3rd row. Yes, but if I come to your class and say, a child from the 3rd row sitting on the 2nd bench, please come out. Child in the 3rd row sitting on the bench 2, please come out. Is my instruction clear this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am.
How many instructions I have given? I have given 2. First, child from 3rd row. Second, I was specific that I only want the child sitting on the 2nd bench. So I said 3rd row. And my next instruction was 2nd bench. So there is no confusion if the child is coming out. Right? Now you may be wondering why ma'am is telling a story. Instead of introducing the topic, ma'am is telling a story. Now let me come to the topic, which is coordinate geometry. Beta, if you open your dictionary, English dictionary, if you just Google the meaning of the term coordinate, you will find the meaning as position. Right? Position, place, jagah. Okay? So these days in English language, in the modern English language, if you hear somebody asking, suppose you are working in an office and somebody asks you, where are your coordinates? Where are your coordinates means the person is asking, where is your table? Where is your office? In the big office, where is your chair? Where is your table? Where are you particularly located? Okay. So coordinate means position, place. You may Google the word dictionary meaning. Okay. So where are you seated? What is your place? That is the meaning of coordinate. So here, coordinate geometry, as the word says, we are going to discuss about the position. And now you can relate it to the story, that why ma'am gave this story to us. Coordinate geometry will talk of two coordinates, 2 points, 2 instructions. Because one instruction will not be enough to give us the proper place, proper position of anything. So we need two conditions to give the other person the definite location, the definite position, the definite place. We need two conditions, right? So that is why I am giving you two conditions, and I gave you this story, and you yourself understood, children, कि when ma'am was saying just a third row, you were again confused. But when ma'am said third row and second bench, things were better to you. Things were better to you. Right, beta? Are you with me? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you're saying it is a two condition, coordinate geometry tells us position. Position where? Let us see to it. Children, the entire plane. This is called two-dimensional plane. This whiteboard is a two-dimensional plane. You know? So this entire plane is represented. Before that, another thing I would like to ask. This is your familiar thing. आप जानते हैं सब इसको. क्या है ये आपका?
Number line.
Number line.
Yes, you all know this. Number line, on the right of 0, you have all plus. On the left of 0, you all have all negative numbers. And what does arrow mean? That the line can be extended. Yes. And what is this, children? Is it also a number line? In a vertical position?
Yes, ma'am.
In a yes, where you must have done questions in your 6th, 7th mathematics where you are dealing with sea level. Even in geography, आप करते हो कि sea level से ऊपर building की कितनी height है, we measure that. We measure with the sea level. Yes or no? So sea level is taken as 0. Anything above sea level is positive. Anything below sea level is negative. Right? So this is known as, children, horizontal number line. You know horizontal, vertical, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is known as vertical number line. Horizontal number line and a vertical number line. But now, when I'm going to place this vertical number line and this horizontal number line such that their zeros coincide. Coincide means falling one over the another. Falling one over the another. आपने सुना होगा, what a coincidence. Suppose I'm wearing this kurti and I find somebody on the road or in my school, I'm going to school and I find another teacher wearing the same one. What will I say? What a coincidence, ma'am. What a coincidence. Coincidence means, incident क्या होता है? मेरे साथ ये incident हो गया. Incident is घटना. To happen something. Right? Co means same. So coincident means same घटना, same चीज होना. Right? Are you getting my point, children? Suppose
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
imagine yourself back to the school. Imagine yourself back to the school. How happy were those days? Lunchtime, two friends are opening their tiffin. One is got suppose bhindi roti. The another one is also got bhindi roti. What will you say? Wow, what a coincidence. यही बोलोगे?
Yes,
What a
ma'am.
Yes,
coincidence.
ma'am.
या एक की भिंडी रोटी है, एक की आलू रोटी है, then also you will say, wow, what a coincidence. No, na? Naina?
ma'am.
So coincidentally, same thing.
No, ma'am.
So from there only we are getting the term coincide. Coincide. Right? So if I'm going to place these two word number lines, if I'm going to place these two number lines in such a way, beta, that their zeros coincide. यानी एक number line ऐसी है and the another one could be like this. So ये हो गया positive, negative. Are you clear how I have got this?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
placed
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
vertical
ma'am.
line all together so that the zero is coinciding. Right? Now when we
Yes,
get
ma'am.
when we do so, we get a new thing. And this is called coordinate plane. What is this called? Coordinate.
Coordinate
Or
plane.
we call it XY plane. This horizontal line is known as x-axis. This vertical is known as
Y-axis.
x-axis. इसका नाम है, हम इसको horizontal नहीं कहेंगे. Now we call it x-axis. And this will be called as vertical number line will be named as y-axis.
Y-axis.
Now you may be wondering what is this plus minus plus minus. So beta, you don't have to remember all this. You know, on the number line this side is positive, this is negative, and in vertical above is positive, below is negative. So that is how I have put these signs. Now rule of number line, you all know the gap, the width must be same. पता है ना आपको? You can't say कि भाई 1 यहाँ और 2 यहाँ. Can you say so?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Same.
No,
So
ma'am.
suppose I look point something over here. Here it should be negative.
Minus.
Here it is positive. I can write as many numbers as per my choice. We know of this beautiful property of number line, right? So that is the meaning of positive, positive, negative, negative. This side positive number, positive, negative, negative. Now let us go back to the example. So when I was saying third row, second bench, that would mean one जो पहला होता है बेटा वो हमेशा x होता है and next is y. So first is always read on this horizontal. Next condition is read on vertical. First condition on x-axis. Second condition on
Y-axis.
Y-axis.
I have first condition as third row. So x-axis with 3. Second bench. Second bench will be on y.
Y.
Okay. Now with the help of scale, you can see the straight line. आपकी graph पे straight line होती है बेटा, like this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
You don't have to make these dots. This is just for your understanding. So 3, 2. This is the position of that child in the class. So with the help of coordinate geometry, we are actually representing the positions of various children in the class, various people in the class. अगर आप globe देखो, globe can be represented like this. If you know the coordinates of India, with the help of globe, you can find out the coordinates of America. Yes, anything. So coordinate English meaning is position, place. So coordinate geometry helps us to locate different things in the XY plane. This is called XY plane. The other name is Cartesian plane or the coordinate plane, the coordinate axis. There are 2-3 different names. You can call it by any. I'll give you in writing everything, just making you understand. Are you clear, children? 3, 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
One is X, next is Y. This is the order we follow, right? When you're denoting axis, x and y are capital, but when are you writing the coordinates? These are known as coordinates. Bracket में लिखते हैं. इसको बोलते हैं coordinates, position. Then x and y are small. X and y are small. Okay. Suppose
Yes, ma'am.
you are playing in a playground. हमारे school में इतना such a big ground we have. You are playing over there. I come, your games teacher come and he or she just plot this. He goes over this side fourth division कर दिए उन्होंने. Then you can locate your positions. कि कौन कहाँ पे, ठीक है? With the help of these axes. Suppose somebody is at -2, -1. How will we do that, children? -2 is negative.
X-axis.
X-axis.
Here, negative. -1 is y. Here.
Y.
So in the common meeting point क्या होगा? This
Yes, ma'am.
this will be the common meeting point. -2, -1. Okay?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you, are you
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, children, next thing I want to tell you. When we write x comma y, acha, we say that this coordinate plane, this coordinate axis, x-axis and y-axis, they divide the entire plane. इन्होंने पूरे बोर्ड को कितने parts में divide कर दिया बेटा? In how many parts? Four.
Four.
So four parts. These 4 parts are known as quadrants. What are they known as?
Quadrant.
Quadrant.
Have you heard of the word quarter?
Yes, ma'am.
Quarter क्या होता है? What does quarter mean?
आधे का आधा.
Ma'am, half.
Half of.
Half of half.
1/4. 1/4 of anything. So friends, here only we have got the term quadrant. Quadrant. So these are known as quadrants and these are represented by Roman numerals. We use Roman numerals. So we call it quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Now children, there is a specific name for each quadrant. It's not that I am calling it quadrant 1, somebody is calling it quadrant 2, 3. No. You know, maths is a universal language. So we should have a fixed thing. We go in this order. Where both are positive, you can see both are positive. This is your quadrant 1. Anti-clockwise we will move. Children, you know clockwise, this is clockwise, this is anti.
Anti-clock.
Yes. So this is quadrant 1. Next is quadrant 2, 3, 4. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
In quadrant 1, let us decide the sign. This small x is positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
Why?
Positive. Positive. Positive.
In quadrant x is
Positive. Negative.
Negative.
why?
Positive. Positive.
Positive.
X
Negative.
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 x positive.
Positive. And
Y
Y negative.
Negative.
All right. So you have to be aware of the sign. Suppose the question comes that there is a point 3 minus 2. In which quadrant will it lie?
Fourth quadrant.
Fourth quadrant.
Yes.
Fourth one.
Beta, wait, please. X positive, Y negative. So with your understanding, with your knowledge of the quadrant, you will be able to answer that it will lie in fourth quadrant. It would lie in fourth quadrant. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, children, when we write x comma y,
Yes, ma'am.
This X has got a name. This X is known as Mentisa. इसका नाम है. X is known as, sorry, abscissa.
Abscissa.
And Y is known as Mentisa. And the other name for it is ordinate. X is known as abscissa, Y is known as Mentisa. If I ask you what will be the coordinates of a point whose abscissa is 5 and Mentisa is 3, how will you write the point?
I'm one.
And
Abscissa is 5, Mentisa is 3. So how will the point be written? 5,
3, 5, 3.
5, 3. Okay? Yes, children, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
5, 3. 5, 3. So we will wind up today here. We will revise all these things. Tomorrow we will continue with the more parts. Joy.